Today we're going to be installing these new spider grips on my new motorcycle. Stock ones are okay, but I really just like the spider grips. They've got a much better grip to them. To start the process, you just grab a 6mm Allen, remove the bar end. The process may vary a little bit depending on what make and model bike you have. Bar end aside. Now we grab our air nozzle for our air compressor, and I've got a flexible rubber tip on it. And it's going to allow us to remove these a lot easier than most people think. So we just take the rubber tip, pull up the edge of the grip, blast some air in it, and the whole grip just slides right off. And that's it. Grip removed. Set that one aside. Now inside the package of the spider grips, you've got two different ones. You have one for the throttle, and you have one for the brake hand, with the left hand. And here we can actually see this says left here. So that is going to be our left hand or brake on most bikes. And then over here, it's a completely different design. And that's going to be our throttle side. You can see there's an up arrow on both of them, signifying which way is up. The reason that they do that is so you can see the spider logo for up. Installing it the same way. Grab our air hose. Might have to work it on a little bit at first. Generally, they're speaking, they'll kind of tap on quite a bit of ways on their own. Sometimes they're more finicky than others. Go. We've got it aligned with up. We can see the spider logo. Now we just reattach our bar end. The package directions say do not use any type of adhesive, hairspray, alcohol, etc. product with them. They should simply slide on like that, and that is all you require. Again, 6mm wrench. This bar end over here is a little bit different. you look right here on the throttle tube, you'll see there's actually a lip, and that lip rides within the receiver on the grip. The new grip has the same lip. So whenever we put the grip on, we have to make sure that this lip is secured within the receiver. And whenever we remove the old, you saw I was messing up here, I was actually pulling that off of the lip to make the whole thing come off easier. So again, we find the up arrow on the grip. And here you can actually see the lip I'm talking about. So it has to go up inside that groove all the way around. This one, generally speaking, is just a touch more difficult. Go ahead and work it on as best you can by hand. At least get it over the first lip. Earlier in the video, there's a lip right here. You can see that lip. So I'm now going to work it up over that lip. And I purposely pushed it on a little too far. You can see the crinkle right here to make sure I had enough extra mass up there to make that easier. Now, gently work it back a little bit, making sure I'm up over the lip. Now up over the lip. So you can actually see there's another lip right here, and it has the same thing. It's got a piece that has to go up and over it, just like that. Now my bar end is where it needs to be. Spider logos to where you can see it. So now we've got the whole grip on. We've got our spider logo in the right location. You need to make sure that it actually moves freely, like it's supposed to. If you hold it and it stays, that means your grip is touching the actual bar and not the throttle tube. So as long as it's returning on its own, that means you've installed them correctly. Last thing we need to do is put the bar end back on.